Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's keep going. We got Ichigo's Day had a showing up. Ishin, I think. Yeah, Ishin. Let's see where this goes. I mean, I already know where this goes, but I wonder what how they're gonna change it slightly. Make fights work. Because everything's basically, some of the lines are exactly the same, but there are some lines that are different.
Putting some distance between us, a wise decision. Must be in their blood.
Dad.
Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. I know you've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you every...
I don't. You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you without sounding like I'm disrespecting you. So I guess I'll just have to wait until you want to tell me.
You're talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Geen.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
Pretty sure Ichigo attacked Aizen and Geen's the one who got in the way that time, but you know, whatever.
It's been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time. Do you remember it? The last time that we fought?
No, we never fought.
You came charging at me at full steam after I cut Chidambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
I don't remember.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. Or like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
I'm pretty sure you didn't understand Byakuya at all,
You're a
though.
poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
I thought you were an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Geen is another really well written character. Like, you don't know what he's about until his last moments. Like, it's crazy good writing. Didn't give him too much, didn't give him too little. He's fills his role. So I wish he had more. Okay, don't get beat up. Do I have to do this again? Okay, cool. I don't have to do this again. I guess it's per character that you have to set this up again. I don't know how Geen moves in this game. We've only ever fought him like a few times. He seemed really good though.
My sword, Shinzo. Do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords when I was a kid.
I don't think that's accurate.
Do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time. A bit longer.
Watch closely.
In this case, I'll have to show you. Bankai. Kamishini no Yari.
There wasn't anything special,
Sure, let's see it then.
right?
Show me what you've got. So slow.
As if.
Dodging would be a waste of time.
Now you'll see.
Didn't feel that.
As if. What's the matter? I'll punish you. I can see you coming.
How,
Let's go. Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid.
okay, that's a problem.
You're going to like this one.
Is that it? Can you dodge this? Now you'll see. No choice. Time to holify. This is my holification! Here I come. Let's go for the final blow. What a joke. Take this. Into the swamp. There.
It's all Close one. I think that I'd better punish you while I still have time.
Sorry.
Look at that last one.
Dodging would be a waste of time. Where are you going? Dodging would be a waste of time.
Focus. Let's go.
I didn't feel that. Dodging would be a waste of time. Dodging would be a waste of time.
This is the end.
Goodbye. Yeah, I've gotten so used to using Ichigo that I think he's actually my best. By far. Especially when you can use his special move. Wraps his sword in the Getsuga.
Keen.
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it.
I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you've figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kamishini no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishini no Yari isn't the longest Sanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest. But of course, knowing that
What's the
won't
longest?
do you any good.
What's wrong? You're really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yes, so it seems. I've reached my limit. As a Soul Reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand. He mistook the nature of its power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, causing her to lose her Soul Reaper powers. The reason for that was because she was torturing herself for having killed Kaien Shiba. Yasutora Sado, Orihime Inoue, their special powers were awakened because in the deepest recesses of their hearts, they cursed their own powerlessness and longed to overcome it. I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was. Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hirako and the others would never have ended up becoming completely visored. The hollowifying of Shinji Hirako and the others was an experiment in hollowification, as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers. The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hirako and the others evolved into complete visored. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it, but it's not quite that simple. It only materializes something if it is within the abilities of the subject at hand. In that sense, it is a power to lead the subject in the direction it wishes to go. But living beings are strange creatures. They are designed to strive so that they may realize whatever their undersized hearts desire.
You...
Way to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this.
That's what she said.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Aizen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No, we're done here. This conversation is over.
Dad? What the heck is that? What's
Daddy.
happening?
How should I know?
How appropriate that the name it was given should be Hogyoku.
Sure.
The power it has shatters the horizon, blasting it into its constituent parts, separating the divine and the earthly. You've come. Kisuke Urahara.
Kisuke the goat. I wonder if we're gonna actually ever get any more thingamajigs. Like items. That's the thingamajig I'm talking about. Nothing new yet. We'll see you in one more level, I guess. Unless I start getting crystals or attack fragments and stuff like that. I need to get 50 more attack fragments, and I need a lot more of these spiritual fragments. But okay, let's just keep going. 71? We still got a lot left. What the heck? Off guard.
It's been a long time, Aizen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is usually a rather ugly operation.
I didn't actually say that it was ugly, though. So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
Oh, okay. I remember. Kisuke has a counter thing. I gotta remember that.
Should stop playing around. I have no other choice.
All right, starting off.
Prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. In control.
Already in sublimation.
Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's clearly sour grapes on your part. No. But then
Okay, his attack hits before the animation core.
Either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Dang it.
Can you see that? Can you block it? This means nothing.
Gotcha. Okay, that's the thing he kept spamming against me. Okay, what the heck is that move?
The tips of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt.
I have to restart. Because this is going to do more than what I'm allowed to lose. Yeah, I think wait, did I start it with 9 or 6? I don't remember. I think I started with 9, so actually it would have been fine. Dang it.
I have no other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. In control. Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's clearly sour grapes on your part. No. But then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Can you block it? Now, pardon. You gonna cut it? Blood shield.
Dang it.
Scream.
Dang it. There we go. Not as fancy as the first time, but you know, safer.
My apologies.
Dang it. Okay, I only have a short amount. Okay. Okay, I really can't actually lose anything against this fight. Yeah, are you serious? Come on. Why is his range so much better than me at times like that? What the heck? Like, where did my HP go, by the way?
We should put an end to this choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. In control. Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's clearly sour grapes on your part. No, but then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever. How will you stop? Be still. Do survive.
His attacks, I don't get the... Like, his range is kind of weird.
My apologies.
Strength such as mine. A fine escape. So be it. How will you stop? Scream. Hide it.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Hide it. Hide it. Scream.
Oh, wait.
Praiseworthy. I'll admit. Hide it. Hide it.
Okay. It is so annoying. None of these are helpful. Like, his moves hit me, and I take out like so much of my HP. Like, there's only so much I could understand of that.
Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. In control. Oh, that's right. At the time.
Will it let me? Wait, it won't even. It didn't even let me even try.
Sour grapes on your part. No, but then that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Come on, you come in. How do you like it? Huh? Okay, so I think what I need to do right now is take his HP all the way down.
My apologies.
What? Okay, that made no sense at all.
Aren't you gonna dodge? I'll have to go faster. Feeling prepared? Over there. This one's entirely different. Blood shield. Can you see that? Can you block it? Pierce. That won't work.
You know what? Fine. This is what you get, dude.
Auto number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho.
This should be 5 because I took his HP all the way down. Jeez, that was a hard fight. It shouldn't have been, but it was. I don't know why. There's something like awkward about fighting Aizen, I guess.
Amazing.
Aizen. It seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right.
That's a theme.
I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society. Not even a Kido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my Kido. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived of some kind of plan in advance.
What's this?
Seals. I plugged up all of the spiritual pressure vents that all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own spiritual pressure.
Mr. Urahara.
Not yet. I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
What the hell is that?
His next form. Six and 9, by the way. All right. What the heck is 25% left after this? Well, we'll do this thing here and see where it takes us, because I don't know when to like end this recording at all. Walking really slowly there.
You tricked me into attacking, using a Kido in the 90s as bait in order to burn me from within by means of a technique you developed. Had it not been had it not been I with a subdued Hogyoku, this fight would have been over.
True.
But sadly, the Hogyoku, through your very own creation, is beyond your comprehension. Even this technique, which you probably developed in preparation for this battle, won't be able to harm me. Yoruichi.
How'd you like that? That should...
You're talking about the outfit, I like it.
Yoruichi! Get away from there!
I see. The fact that your leg wasn't harmed by my attack means that it's something that's notably out of the ordinary.
The jiggle physics.
Oh man, That was special iron anti-hierro armor, too. I didn't expect it to be broken so easily.
Don't make me laugh. Was that your secret weapon? Don't think you can.
Get to Tensho!
Crazy that Getsuga is like hereditary. Jeez, what the heck?
How'd that work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't been able to read his spiritual pressure since he transformed. It's obvious that he's terrifyingly powerful, but even as I attack him, it's almost as if he's not even there. It's creepy. The only one who can perceive Aizen's power right now is someone who's in the same state as he is.
That was a fine strike. I understood that attack perfectly.
What is that in there? What's happening?
And now, I think it's time you people understood my power too.
I'm sorry, but no, really? It was such a cool fight in the anime. And then it just ends like, let me just swing my sword and everything explodes. You know what, that's probably I don't know, is that a good place to stop? Okay. Yeah, these guys already get out of the... You know what, yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit. After this one, I think that's a good place to stop the recording. We're gonna finish this up today.
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break.
What the?
It's okay. Let's just watch.
You know what?
It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now, but I've never seen that before. Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku before I knew it, so I shouldn't be surprised. You get what I'm saying? There's really nothing that anybody can do. You and them are gonna die, and that'll be that. It'll be all over then.
No
You know
way.
what a really cool
I
game would
won't
be?
let that happen.
Good.
A Soul's Born like
I had a
with
feeling
this.
you'd say that.
Bleach.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
Oh my. Well, I didn't think that you were going to say that. That makes it sound like you've already made the assumption that you're gonna die, like it's a given. Really? Have you given up already? Just like that? You're just going to up and quit?
That's...
I mean, think about it. You got the Kido, you got Hakudo, you got swords, you got Bankai, Shikai, a bunch of other transformations. You got everything you need. Already set up.
Look at you.
And a
Tell
world
me,
with hollows
were
and
you always this
Arankar and
weak?
other Soul Reapers.
Oh, well, whatever. Listen, you should just run away. It's all over for you. You're not a warrior anymore. You're not a Soul Reaper, not a Hollow, not a human. You're nothing. You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours? Look, with all due respect, get out of here. You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Aizen would be really disappointed in you right now. You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Aizen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Aizen's overwhelming power. That was the final warning I'm going to give you. If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
Okay, now I don't know whether to Okay, yeah, well, I guess we'll wait. Yeah, that's a good place to stop, I guess. For the recording. But yeah, you know what? Yeah. Think about it. You got... It doesn't have to be like Ichigo's story. Like, it doesn't have to be that. Just in the world of Bleach. However you want to start it off. I mean, it feels like there's a lot of games you could make, like whether you're being an Arrancar, Soul Reaper, Quincy. You have those choices, and then you have the choices, not really choices, but then you have like special things that each can do, Ceros, arrows, and the whatnot that they have in like Thousand Year Blood War, the different abilities. You have the Hakudo, Kido, Bankai, Zanpakuto stuff. Like, all that stuff. All of it. I guess the only issue you could have is like where you go, how do you do it? Like, what are you fighting at each point? Which you could just follow Ichigo's story, like starting off with just hollows, moving your way to Soul Reapers, then moving your way to Arrancars, then to gods. You know? But yeah, they should totally make, like, a fighting game is neat and all, but I want a full scale, like, Soulsborne, or not even just Soulsborne, just like something of this, of a, like, action adventure combat thing. We need a game like that with Bleach, where you can like run around the towns, do a bunch of stuff. Even if this game, it would have been nice if it was like Budokai Tenkaichi 2, where you move it around to these sections where you fought stuff, and you could find extra little fights here and there by just exploring, and items and a bunch of other stuff like that. It would have been really cool to have that. I know it's a lot of extra work, but I think they should have put in the extra work. It would have been great. But yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts. Your thoughts? You think you agree? Do you think, what kind of ideas do you guys have for like games we could have with Bleach? Leave them in the comments below. But yeah, that'll be it for here. We're gonna... That was... probably have like 2 more episodes, depending on how I've split these up. So anyway, yeah, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.